Ooh, ooh. Scary much? Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Boba7772, and today I'm here to review the new Target exclusive Darth Maul Returns Battle Pack. So without further ado, let's get started. So, pretty much what happened was I was on Facebook, and Filmmaker Mike, which I'm sure a lot of people know, was saying like, hey, here's, you guys should call your Target to make sure that you get yours because they can have it on hold for you. So I was like, that's a good idea. So I was commenting on the thing and was saying thanks, and you know, he was like, you're welcome. So after a couple calls, because the people at Target aren't too bright at mine, it finally worked, and they got it and they held it for me, and then I went back later tonight and I picked it up. So I will probably start doing that because it's a lot easier than actually going to the toy aisle, which of course I'll still do that. But anyway, this looks like a fantastic pack. Savage Opress, Darth Maul's brother, which, I mean, he was one of the rarest figures to find, and now I have two of him. Custom robot arm savage. Then we have a Night Sister character debut, aka Mother Talzin, that no one cared to sculpt. So they were like, this is too bad to be Mother Talzin, so let's not make her Mother Talzin. And then, yeah, the light was better, I think. And then we have Darth Maul, which, first appearance, I guess, first appearance in the Clone Wars. Really, really nice. We have their Galactic Battle cards. You can see Savage is in front, Darth Maul's in the back, and the Night Sister's in the middle. There's one Galactic Battle dice. You can see a stand, I am presuming. Yeah, the other two are behind there. Now let's take a look at the back of the packaging. We see Darth Maul, first appearance, Mother Talzin character debut, and Savage Opress, Darth Maul's brother. So this is a really cool scene, although honestly I don't like Savage's staff right there. The Maul just looks awesome, and since I'm really excited for this pack, I'll read this. Darth Maul returns from the dead and is ready for battle on new cybernetic legs. With the help of his brother Savage Opress and a powerful Night Sister, Maul prepares to avenge himself against a Jedi who almost killed him. Okay, so I'm presuming that this is like a Captain Fordo thing, where they didn't want to, but this time instead of not being able to name the character, they just thought that it was too bad to name the character. So, other products shown, blah blah blah, Galactic Battle card game, special edition figures. This is really cool looking. I am very glad I got it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go to the, open it and look at the figures themselves. Brothers Forever. Okay, so now we have them loose, and these are just fantastic. Now, I'm not gonna necessarily go over the order that I like them, or that how good they are this time like I usually do. This time I'm going to change it up a bit, and this was the way I've been wanting to do it. So I'm going to review the Night Sister first, and then Savage, and then Maul. And a couple things. I gave Maul Talzin's lightsaber. I gave Savage Maul's lightsaber, and the staff's just laying there on the ground. Because first of all, the Night Sister doesn't need a weapon. Second of all, Maul has one-bladed lightsaber, which, I mean, it is one of the blades that Savage is holding, so I kind of wish that the Night Sister lightsaber would attach to one of the parts of Maul's. But you know, I'm presuming that it's the same one from the vintage. So let's take a look at these. First, we have the Night Sister. So, she has really nice articulation. I mean, for a female Clone Wars figure, I was really surprised. But I guess that this is more of a collector set. So, ball-jointed head that rotates around 360 degrees. Shoulders rotate around 360 degrees and bend outward. Elbows bend downward and rotate around 360 degrees. That was a fail. 360 degrees. Hands rotate around 360 degrees. Come on. Waist rotates around 360 degrees. And keep in mind that she's a bit restrained by this this extra piece that she has in the back. Let me put that back on real fast. Which is fairly easy, and I'll get to that in a second. And then her legs are covered by this skirt thing. So pretty much they can bend forwards and backwards if there's no restriction by the skirt. Her knees bend back and rotate around 360 degrees. And her feet bend down and rotate around 360 degrees. So all in all, this is a great... this figure is greatly articulated. And I will be doing some comparisons in a second. So, I'm about to do Savage now, but before we go over Savage, I would like to show you, because I kind of forgot, what all this came with. So pretty much you have instructions on how to play the Galactic card game. You have a Galactic Battle Dice, 1. You have this little thing that I don't like. You can hook each one of the lightsabers that Savage is holding, Maul's lightsabers, into each side, and you can hold it and spin it around. I don't know, maybe cooler later. They have the Faker Kiddie version of the launch staff. And they have the Galactic Battle cards, which include Savage Opress, and this one's really cool, and Night Sister, and it kind of reminds me of how they are in the Clone Wars video game for the DS, and Darth Maul. So I'll show you the stats. Spoiler warnings if you don't want to see the stats. I'm looking at them too right now. So we have Savage, 13, 13, 10, 10, 7, and 9. We have the Night Sister, 15, 9, 12, 4, 12, and 6. And we have Maul, which apparently the Night Sisters are best of these. Maul is 12, 13, 9, 14, 10, and 9. Okay, so let's go over Maul. I mean, my bad. Let's go over Savage. So, accessories that he has right now are the double-bladed Maul lightsabers that come apart, as you can see. We go back together. Come on. Yeah, it's better if you get a better grip. Yep, and they are back now, so double-bladed lightsaber, cool. Articulation for this figure, actually, both of these shoulder pads come off too, I forgot to mention that. So articulation for the figure is ball-jointed head that rotates around 360 degrees, shoulders rotate around 360 degrees. The shoulders also move outward. The elbows rotate downward and rotate around 360 degrees. And the hands rotate around 360 degrees. The waist rotates around 360 degrees. The leg bends forward and backwards. The knees bend back and rotate around 360 degrees. And the feet, I believe, yeah, they don't have any. So, let me put the shoulder pad back on. So far, I would have to say that Talzin is best with articulation, and she also looks quite a bit better. If you look at the figure itself, and I promise this isn't just me being creepy, but I think that Savage's face is cooler than her face, but her body, the body of the figure, like everything but the face, is better than, you know, this one. You know, not creepy at all. But yeah, that's honestly how I think of it, because, I mean, come on, they did great with that. Detail on both Savage, which I am putting the lightsaber back in his hand as we speak, but the detail on both Savage and Talzin are amazing. They really aced them. Okay, let me rephrase here. They made Talzin look cool, but they didn't make her look like Talzin, which I've explained before. They they realized that they didn't make her look like Talzin, and then they were like, she's not Talzin. So that's how I'm presuming it went down. So last but not least, we have Maul, which is the one that I wanted to... okay, let's be honest. This is the reason everyone got this pack. I mean, there's going to be a single carded figure of Maul coming out early 2013, but you had to get Maul. Like, you had to get this battle pack for Maul. Even if the one coming out early 2013 is going to be a lot better. Which, I mean, a lot of people are going to get that too. But, I mean, the first Clone Wars Maul. So, here he is. Articulation on this figure is actually kind of decent. It's not as good as the other ones. Ball jointed head that rotates around 360 degrees. Shoulders rotate around 360 degrees and bend outward. Elbows rotate down and rotate around 360 degrees. Legs will bend kind of any which way you want it to. It can go, it's kind of like the ARC-Trooper, like a little bit. It kind of makes a full 360 there, so you kind of get the concept. The knees bend backwards, like this, and then the feet can kind of crunch down here. I'm probably doing this terribly. The feet can rotate like this on it. It looks like it's on a hinge joint. I'm sorry, I'm still learning these. So he can walk like, I have giant feet. Or he can, you know, stand like he should be standing. So, come on, go back on the stand, even though I don't think you need a stand. So, I want to point out that Maul, oh yeah, the lightsaber, Talzin's lightsaber, I give it to Maul. So, I want to point out that Maul has the worst articulation out of any of them, but he looks the absolute coolest. Mother Talzin has the best articulation, but she looks the worst. And Savage Opress, once again, he's in the middle. And not saying that she doesn't look cool, because she does. Like, she looks really cool. And they did do great detailing on her, but Savage is cooler. So I'm going to do a quick detailed review of the figures before we go to the rating. So, this is Talzin. She's pretty much an all red. Pretty much. Her hands, obviously an exception. Her hair and her face, obviously exceptions. But she looks really good. I think that they did really good just making her, like, pure red. They did do a few different shades of red, as you can see. And it's just all around it looks really, really nice. It's going to be a keeper, and hopefully I can get a second one of these battle packs. Second is Savage, which, I mean, we've seen already. I'm pretty sure I've done a review on him, too, if you want to see, like, a better review, because that one was probably better than this one. Savage, he's just huge. He's like a huge... He's just huge. But it looks really nice. It's a really nice figure. It's my second armored Savage. Oh, die camera. And it just all around looks nice. Maul looks the absolute best. They did really good acing his Clone Wars look. How I see it anyway, it looks great. I really hope that they come out with the Season 5 Maul like we've seen. Like, we don't see these legs anymore. And then we also see him with the shirt. I hope they come out with that. I hope they come out with the Spider Maul. This is the first Clone Wars Maul, and this is definitely worth it. And it's not just because I'm a fanboy. So, and one more thing before I do a size, I'm going to do a size comparison before I actually go on to the, rating part. So, of course, you can get Maul to look taller, and if you want to see you can't really see their shadows when I move the camera, I guess. So, as you can see, Maul is about a head taller than Talzin. Savage is also about a head taller than Talzin. These two figures are just huge. Now, if we take Talzin out and look at these two compared, Maul is a bit taller. That is cool, but you can also have him to be the shortest one in this pack, I'm pretty sure, if you have the legs like they were when I showed you earlier. So, yeah, I didn't really have much place to put her. Starting with Savage, I wish that they would have picked another figure for this repack because I already had Savage. However, if I had not gotten Savage, which I got him for my birthday, I was really lucky because they hadn't sold them anymore, and I was actually willing to pay like $60 online, which my parents did instead. Most likely, it probably wasn't 60. It was, you know. But anyway, all in all, it's probably a good thing that they re-released the Savage in this pack. I would probably give him a 5 out of 5. There's really no flaws with him. He's an overall really cool figure. But, you know, still a repack. And it doesn't come with all the accessories that the other one did. And then we have Talzin, or the Night Sister. She is really cool. I would probably give her a 5 out of 5 as well. She has great articulation. She looks great, except for the face. The face they could have done a bit better if they were trying to make her Talzin or just a Night Sister. But either way, it's a nice looking figure. And Maul, with the articulation, it kind of disappoints me. And they didn't really give him the right accessories. Because, I mean, he can have one of his lightsabers, but then again, Savage can't hold his double-bladed lightsaber, so it's kind of disappointing. I may just, you know, get the other Savage lightsaber and put it with this one, and then have Maul hold one of his. These are easy fixes. But with the Maul's articulation, he doesn't have wrist articulation, which isn't the worst case scenario, but he doesn't have waist articulation, which is kind of upsetting me. It's like if a game doesn't have a jump feature, it's really, like, it already goes down the rating for me, you know, unless it's Knights of the Old Republic. But anyway, I would probably give Maul a 4 out of 5. So, yes, Maul is the worst one in this pack, but also the best one in this pack. Even if he's getting a 4 out of 5, he is still the best one in this pack. He's the reason I picked up this pack, and the reason that I am keeping this pack and giving it such a good review. Overall, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, the whole pack as itself, as the point of getting the pack is for the Maul, and if you haven't gotten a Savage yet, well, people probably have different reasons. For most people, like myself, it's going to be the Maul. The other two are great figures to include, and I know that they're coming out with a better Maul next year, but I'm glad that I have one now. So, yeah, Hasbro, thanks for redoing a few of these figures, like Rex and Maul, and please give the new Rex a removable helmet. Kind of off topic, but one more thing. Also release an official Talzin figure, and possibly just a random Night Sister or something, or one of Ventress's friends who got killed, or even a zombie. I mean, I'm pretty sure the zombie Night Sister would sell pretty well. So that's pretty much it, actually. Thank you for watching. I would check your local Target to see if they have them. I would also call first. Retails for $19.99, all around great pack. So thank you for watching, and until next time, keep collecting. Bye. Wait, what did you say was behind me?